Deception lingers on heartbreak your eyes. I feel the hate that is burning inside. Can't lose this feeling of the talking heart. The weight of the world has got me falling apart. I tried to run, but I'm falling too fast. Change the point of my heartstrings tonight. There's no escape, don't know how I'll last. Here's the failures of my greatest demise. No time to waste when self-respect is hard. Can't lose a second on this glorious ride. Will I give in to the swag of the pride? Too many voices play with my head. I tried to run, but I'm falling too fast. Change the pulling at my heartstrings tonight. There's no escape, don't know how I'll last. Here's the failures of my greatest demise. I tried to run, but I'm falling too fast. Change the pulling at my heartstrings tonight. There's no escape, don't know how I'll last. Here's the failures of my greatest demise. I tried to run, but I'm falling too fast. Change the pulling at my heartstrings tonight. There's no escape, don't know how I'll last. Here's the failures of my greatest demise.
Alrighty. How's everybody doing today? I cannot see this chat. This chat is very, very tiny. Let's make this a little bigger. It's probably going to get in the way of some things, but I cannot see it. So we are going to get her a little bigger so I can kind of read it there. That's a little better. Let's see if we can get some more people on here. Bear with me. Trying to make sure I got the whole stream going up good. I know I've got my microphone sounding pretty good. I did go ahead and test that, and I'm just trying to share this around and see if people will jump on here and engage a little bit. So just bear with me. Please, if you're jumping on and saying hi, please comment. Say hi. I would surely appreciate that. And we'll have some fun talking about the new album coming out. You know, it's coming up on it here in about a week. And it's going to be loads of fun. Cannot wait for everybody to hear this and to enjoy the bliss of this new heavy rockin' album. And if I can get some of my friends to jump on here, a few of people that I'm trying to get on here have actually heard this album, so maybe they'll give you some input for those of you who have not heard it yet on what it sounds like and what their thoughts are on it. So we will see. Just bear with me. I'm going to go through and kind of share around. I am not currently looking at my screen, so if you would be so kind to comment and say hi and let me know what you're up to. I was lucky enough to get the day off today thanks to my work saying no overtime, so I got to be home and to do some stuff for the band today, so lots of fun stuff. So let's see. I have gotten a message. I don't know who it's from. What's up, David? How you doing? If you would be so kind, please comment down in the chat wherever you're watching from. I'm not sure if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on Facebook, but please comment down in the chat. Say hi. Share us around with some people. I want to get some engagement going. It's been a little while since I've been on here, and I probably even look a little different too because I've been losing weight. So some people are probably going to be like, holy crap, he's lost a bunch of weight. And I'm okay. I'm not sick. See if I need to share this around a little bit more. I need to probably get the probably need to make sure that the YouTube feed is going good as well, so bear in mind that I am still not looking at my screen. And at the moment, one of my favorite YouTubers is actually going to be going live in about 10 minutes or so. So after you get done watching me, you should go watch him. His name's Trey Xavier, doing the Feedback Fridays, which I used to love watching and tuning into, but I got some stuff I need to do myself. So let's see here. I need to switch this over to and it's not logged in. Wonderful. I don't know how that happened. I should be now, though. I said not now. I said not now. No thanks. Not skip. Not now. I need to get to... All right. Let's make sure this sounds... It's probably going to play back on here. All right. Let's make sure this sounds... It's probably going to play back on here. All right. Let's... Oh, my. Let's not make that repeat over and over again. Okay. Yeah, I have. I've been... I wanted to get myself a little bit healthier after having some stuff going on with my gallbladder. Luckily, no surgery needed as of right now, so that's a blessing. I want to sit up a little bit. That's a little better. All right. Now, I'm going to try to have a little bit of fun here with some stuff. Let's see here if I can do a... let's do a window capture, display capture. I would do a window capture. It'll be fine. And let's just put that down there like, oops, I've disappeared. Ah. Okay. Wait. And boom. Okay. Alrighty. So, just wanted to jump on here and start kind of talking about the new album, which is called Hell to Pay. Not sure if anybody is aware that it's coming out, but I do have a new album coming out next week. I've been trying to plug it without any paid promotion because due to certain announcements that have happened as of late, I'm unable to financially promote through paid advertisements, so I'm back to doing it old school, which is making content and trying to get everybody over to checking out my stuff. So, and it's still been rewarding pretty good. It just takes a lot of time to do up content. So, I am actually currently switching over to something I need to be able to show you guys stuff with. And we're going to pull that up, and I'm going to pull this up and tell this to go to the you? And what are you called? This. Okay, perfect. All right. So, yeah, no, I actually thought that I was going to have to end up having surgery by the end of the year here. Luckily, the doctor said, if you're not symptomatic and you're not having any problems at all, I'm not going to operate on you. So God kind of bless us with that. Because of the fact that the other news was that we found out that my wife and I are having a daughter. So there's going to be a little baby United Servants. So, looking forward to that as well. But I've been trying to work a lot lately and have not had time to really push and plug things, and been trying to work on content for you guys as well as some other projects that some people might not know about that are coming. So you guys stay tuned on that, because this is, United Servants, but there might be other stuff coming soon that I'm not, won't be on here. You'll have to go follow something else here later on. So, but yeah. Hope everybody's been having a good week. I'm going to pull this up because my head should go in front of this. Why is it not going in front of it? It's because the top of my screen is right there. I'm a goofball. Yep. All right. Thanks. Yeah, we got surprised with that a few months back, so kind of kicked me into high gear on some other stuff. So I've been real busy as of late, and that's why I've been kind of scarce lately on a lot of the socials. So if you are just tuning in, I'm seeing some people jumping in on Facebook. If you're tuning in, please comment. I have the chat up on the screen so I can see you. Comment and say hi. I got some things I want to talk with people about, but I need some more people on here. We need to share. I'm actually going to go and see if I can find some other places I can share this on. If there's anybody tuning in that's got groups that they can share stuff on, now would be the time. Let's get this going here. And we'll get some stuff going. I'm really excited for this new album because I don't think anybody's ready for it yet. Lots of awesome things coming with it. So, yeah, so we got the new album. New album's called Hell to Pay. I guess I can go ahead and show you here. We're gonna switch over to Bandcamp here, and you'll still be able to hear me, but I'm gonna show you all right now. Whoops. Here, let's make this bigger so everybody can see it. Boom. All right. That didn't fit the screen, but okay. Stretch you out and kind of. All right. What are you doing? Give me just a second here. Why is this not stretched to screen? There we go. Finally. All right. So, if you go over to Bandcamp, which is pretty much the only place now that you can get a hold of my music. I see I have a viewer over on YouTube. Please comment below and say hi. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, please comment, say hi, and let me know who you are so I can shout you out down in the comments, because I really want to give everybody the credit for jumping on here and listening to me ramble for a half an hour. But if you go over to Bandcamp right now, I have Hell to Pay already up on Bandcamp as a pre-order. You can pre-order this right now. If you go and you click on Hell to Pay, it doesn't matter if you're on mobile or if you're on the internet, you will be able to get it. It has the digital album here. I'm not changing the price of the digital album because, frankly, the best deal is down here because you still get the digital version when you buy this. So right now, this is going to change a little bit soon too, and there's going to be something else here later next week for a couple of days. But right now, you can pre-order the CD, the physical copy of this album, for $1.30 plus shipping, and there's the option to pay for more. I did it this way because that covers the manufacturing of the CD plus the shipping if you're in the U.S. I have it set up to bill out correct shipping for Canada or outside of the U.S., but in the U.S., it comes out to a little over $7, literally the cost of a McDonald's meal. So, it's basically what I wanted to do was just allow for people to get to experience this album and get a tangible copy of it, because that's the best way to support me. If you choose to, you can. There's an option inside of this when you go to get it that you can have. You can put more in there if you wish to support me more. Because honestly, I would love it if you would do that, but I don't do it for the money. So if you just want to get it for the cost to manufacture it and get it, just go ahead and do that. So the gist of me doing this is because of the fact that they just announced earlier that Spotify is changing their way they pay out royalties to artists. Unlike a lot of other people are claiming they're going to do, I am not pulling my music from Spotify. The reason for that is like I said, I don't do this for money. If I eventually make money off of this and it becomes a full-time job, which could be 20 years from now, honestly, let's be realistic here. It's not going to happen overnight. Then, it won't matter to me anyway. But I do this so that people can hear this music and people get touched by it. So that is the reason why I'm not going to pull my music from it. They're not So if you don't know what they announced, Spotify basically said that they are no longer going to pay out royalties to artists who have less than 1,000 streams in a full calendar year, basically. So if I put a song out on January and it makes 999 streams by the end of the year, by 11:59 p.m. on December 31st, I don't get paid a dime for any of those streams that I got, and they'll take the payout of those streams and give them to legitimate artists. So that's their choice. If that's what they want their business model to be, then by all means they can go ahead and do that, I guess. It doesn't really matter to me. So if you are really, truly hardcore fans and you really want to support me and you want to see me do more of this and get better at it and bring out more stuff, have more features like I did with this album, because I want to do more. The next album I do, I'd love for there to be 3 or 4 features and maybe have some other people like Chris Johnson from Hard Look, have Zachariah come back again from Blue Fire Horizon, the Christian metal's worst band on the internet right now. That's just a joke, but I want to get I'm actually trying to talk with some of these guys that I'm friends with, about doing a compilation cover album with basically a feature from each different artist on a song where we're performing songs from bands that inspired us, like Pillar and Thousand Foot Crutch and Cutlass and Disciple, and maybe even doing some hard rock metal versions of some interesting takes on like Third Day and different stuff like that. I think that would be really cool. But if you really want to see that stuff, you really got to support as a hardcore fan. So if you really want to hear that stuff and you're really a hardcore fan, go sign up for Bandcamp. It's free. Bandcamp's free to sign up for it. And then every time that you support an artist through that, you literally get the stuff. You get it right there, and it's like their own little web page. So this is basically my website now, and I'm actually working on getting merchandise for like shirts and mugs and stickers and all that through Anchor Merchandising, which used to be ChristianBandShirts.com, I believe. And I was just talking with the owner of that today, and we're going to be trying to set up some stuff through that. That way people can get some merch from me and stuff. But anyway, so the physical copy of this album, let's go back over to here. The physical copy of this album is $1.30 right here, okay? $1.30 plus shipping. Comes out to like $7.02, I'm pretty sure. So if you go and you get that, you get the digital version too, and you can stream the digital version on here as much as you want, and you'll get a physical copy in the mail. Give more if you want to. All right. So now let's go back real quick because I want to show you all that if we go to the merch section and we take a look, I have discounted all of my CDs right now to $1.30 a piece individually. So each one will come out to about $7.02 if you order one. However, I have put down here in a miscellaneous thing the Big Four. Yes, I'm making that as a big, huge joke. Yes. If you go right now and you click on the Big Four, you can order all four. And that's exactly what I'm saying. All four albums. All four full-length albums. Pay $30 right now, plus the shipping that's involved with it. Which, honestly, they're worth way more than that. So you're getting pretty big of a steal if you think about how much it would cost to buy 4 full-length albums. You can buy all 4 albums for $30 plus the shipping. And you can get the full box set, basically. I will put in an order and ship all 4 albums to you. So there's that option on there, too. And also, let's go back. If we go back to the merch and you scroll down a little bit, this is what I was talking about, that there's going to be something else coming later as well. Because I got to wait on my copy to show up so I can test it and make sure everything sounds good. But right now, you can get a vinyl copy of Madness in Me. I am not joking right now. If you scroll down through Madness in Me, there is a vinyl edition of Madness in Me. Right here. I just put this up today. I've been sitting on it for a while, been trying to figure out all the shipping and how much I should put the cost up for it. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to discount these like the CDs. I will not be able to. It's just not the way that these are manufactured. It's difficult for me to put them down below where they're at right now. So for $39.99, $40 basically, plus shipping, you can get a vinyl record copy of Madness in Me. And also, as soon as I get my copy in, which should be by Wednesday next week, so on Black Friday, you'll have an option to get it as well. There will be a vinyl option for Hell to Pay as well. What's up, Zachariah? How you doing, buddy? Just on here talking about the new album, so if you want to, you can put your thoughts down there, and I know that you're going to start off probably with a joke about how horrible it is, just like you do with your band. I don't care. I don't like the sound of my voice, so, I think I sound like crap, but so right now the only one I have available as a vinyl record at the moment is Madness in Me, because I had it done a while ago. There were some hiccups. I was able to get it worked out and get it fixed so that way I could get this set up for people to start getting these as well. But it's just kind of a collector's thing. These aren't as common as CDs anymore, of course, so that's why I'm not able to discount them like I can the CDs. Eventually, once I get all of the albums set up as vinyl, which will take some time, I will be able to maybe even set up a Big Four box set of the vinyl records as well for the ones who are really, really wanting to, cough up some dough, if you really want to go that far with it. But, I mean, for now, it's just going to be Hell to Pay and Madness in Me, because those are the most, I'd say, ones that I've been looking forward to trying to get out on a vinyl. I mean, if I listen to physical media now, I only listen to vinyl, so that's just kind of my thing. I used to listen to CDs all the time, but I buy my CDs every once in a while so I can have a few of them to sign. This one here came with a cracked case, though, so I kept it. I'll eventually give it to somebody. And, ultimately that's another thing with using Bandcamp that I love. If you guys want to, if you know people that would love listening to this music, and want to hear this music, or that they need to hear something like this, you can go in and even like the box set that I put up on here and stuff. If you want to do that, all you have to do is if you know the person's address, you can literally click on it as send as a gift and put their address in and stuff. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, you could put it in as a gift and put their address in, and then I'll be able to get that shipped out to them literally, and you could send it as a Christmas gift for people. And now would be the time to do it. If you want to get people Christmas gifts right now would definitely be the time to do it with my stuff, because it's ready to go, and it's discounted heavily right now. You can give what you want basically and get somebody a nice gift, get them some nice music, get on there and find some of the other bands that are on here too, and have them, buy their stuff too along with mine, and send it to people as gifts for Christmas. That's ultimately one of my goals with doing this like this, is I want the people who need to hear it to get it as gifts so they can listen to it and check it out. And people who are watching this later just realize that this is, outside of me working to provide for my family, this is my life's work basically. My wife and my future daughter that is going to be here in April, they're my whole life here on earth. And other than that, my life's work that I have a passion for is literally music. So, and it's literally because I want people to hear good music. And yeah, so that's part of the whole thing that I wanted to talk about today, was that this new album coming out is probably going to be the heaviest album, I'd say, that any of you all will ever hear. And I do not know why the chat for that shared The Climb on my thing. I need to edit that. Has it been that long since I've live streamed? Man, I'm way behind. That makes me embarrassed. Wow, man. I can't believe it's been that long since I live streamed. It's been so long that I still have The Climb on there for my my link that pops in there. Where is my hello? Why did it sign me out of my... Why did it sign me out of this? All right, give me just a second here. All right, and then let's see. Oh, where is I'm just going to put the Hell to Pay album link into the chat as soon as I find the at. Let's put it into... Put it into the chat here. And is there a way for me to pin this? Probably not. Okay, I put it into the YouTube chat for anybody that's checking it out on YouTube. Let me run over to the Facebook one. Crap. I'm gonna switch to United Servants, and then I gotta find my profile, and then I gotta scroll down, and I gotta put a comment in, and boom. All right. Should be in there now. Let's slip back here a little bit. All right. Got it in there now. You're making pancakes. Would I like one? I would if I could eat them, because pancakes are really high in calorie, and I didn't lose 50 pounds just to go back and eat a bunch of pancakes. I eat French toast a lot, but it's like literally, let's see, you're eating pancakes now. What did I have for breakfast? I had bacon, egg, and cheese wraps. And then I had pita bread pizzas for lunch with a protein bar. And then I'm going to have taco burritos for dinner time. Which, granted, everybody might think is not going to be very healthy or low in calorie. But trust me, I've got I've been researching and doing a lot of stuff for a while, and I've got it down pat, you know. So, David says he's ready for the album. Well, you know, I'm ready for it too, because I've been sitting on this thing for over a year. I sat on Madness in Me for almost a year too, to be honest with you. Next year is going to be more content focused. I'll probably release some singles here and there, and then the following year I'll probably put out a new album. I need to focus on more content starting next year. They're low calorie, high protein oat pancakes. Ah, okay. Okay. So you're using like an oat flour or something, I'm assuming. If you're making them yourself. I guess if they're pre-packaged, you know, they could have oat flour built into it, but that's what that sounds like to me, at least. I myself am more of a French toast guy. I just use about 4 slices of 35-calorie bread mixed with some egg beaters and cinnamon and sweetener. And then you fry it up and use some zero sugar Mrs. Buttersworth syrup on it. Perfect. Oh. Let's see here. What's some other stuff I need to touch on? I really want to announce some of the other stuff that I got going on, but it's really, now's not the time to really announce it on my band page, so that'll be coming in due time. I need to, like I said, I'm working on getting the vinyl stuff done for the new album. As soon as it comes in, I'll probably post a video letting everybody know how it turned out. And it'll be probably a little while more until I get the merch going through Anchor Merchandising, so you're just gonna have to be patient on that one. And yeah, so let's see here. Pancakes freeze well and are an easy breakfast at 3 a.m. before I go to the gym, then work. Dude, man, you go to the gym at 3 a.m. before you go to work? Ouch, man, it's that's rough there. See, I'm more of a, let's see here. My watch right now says as of today I've only burned about 177 calories, but this is my off day. I wish I could go back. It won't let me go back on my watch, but on an average day, man, we should do more music together. Hey, now, I told you I wasn't letting nothing out of the bag yet. Are you wanting me to let it out of the bag? I don't know with the 3 people watching on here right now if it's going to be worth it or not, you know. You and me need to do a live stream together on that and kind of talk about it. Like soon, probably before the end of the year. I can't believe you go to the gym at 3 a.m., man. I get up at 4 a.m. just to go to work. Man, that's too much. Oh. Yeah, barely see that thing. Dang it. Hold on a minute. I cannot see. It looks like you put a clown face on there, and you probably did. I cannot see it for the life of me. Wait a minute. Wait. What the? Go back. Who messaged me? I have a message from someone. Let's see here. Awesome. One of the guys that ordered my CD finally got it. And he put a video up of it. Should we all watch it together? Maybe we should. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get it pulled up here and we'll watch it together. Oh, he put up a post about it. Sweet. So we can kind of we'll jump on here and check this out here. Let's pull this up. Oh, okay, it's already on there. Sweet. All right. So we got Jean. I'm sorry if you're watching, I pronounce your name wrong, but Jean Pascal said he just got the new United Servant CD in the mail. I'm stoked to listen to it. If you're interested in some great southern hard rock / metal, do yourself a favor and get this CD. The physical disc is currently at $130 plus shipping until Black Friday. Yes, it is. You are correct. Don't miss out on this deal and support a brother in Christ. That's literally the only reason I do it is because of Jesus. So, Man, dang. That's the final version, too. That's not the version I sent out for review, too. That looks freaking awesome. That turned out so good. Oh, I shouldn't make noises like that on live broadcasts. It's probably horrible, but that thing turned out so nice. Oh man, I'm so glad about that. So that's because this ended up not being the final product that I sent out for review to a few people. I just wanted to get a review copy out to people, and then I had some finishing touches I had to do, and I resubmitted it, and that turned out nicely. I can't wait to get my copy of that one. I gave my other copy away. But yeah. Sweet. So, we've got one review in of the new album. Chris Johnson says, CD looks great. Thanks, man. Hey, if you want to get yourself one, go get one right now because they're on sale for a week. All of them are, actually. Before work is the only time I have to go to the gym in my day. I don't have any time to go to work or go to the gym. If I went to the gym at all, it'd literally be on my day off or on the weekend because I get up at like 4 a.m. and leave for work around 5 to 5:30, and I'm about 12 minutes away from my job. And then it literally takes me until I get back at like 6 o'clock in the evening. And then I have like 2 or 3 hours to eat dinner, watch like an episode or two of Chicago Med with my wife, and then go to sleep. So literally, I have like no time to go to the gym at all. But granted, with my job, I burn like usually over 1,000 calories at least, or closer to 1,500 calories. So it worked out good with the way I changed my diet. So I don't really have to go work out. If I do any working out, it's just extra on top of it. So. Chris Johnson says, keep grinding. Believe me, I am. I'm working nonstop on stuff. I'm trying to get all kinds of extra stuff up for people to check out. After the whole Spotify thing, I'm just scrambling now to get some stuff together just because I want people to, if people discover me through streaming, that's fine. And you want to listen to me on streaming, that's fine. But I'm more interested in getting long-lasting fans of people that want to support what I'm doing, which is expressing my gift. So if you only want to listen to me on Spotify, that's fine, but you're just going to miss out on a lot of extra cool stuff. I mean, I was even trying to look around. Anybody that's watching this wants to comment down. If anybody knows of a place that does, I know this sounds crazy, but I would love to find a place that would do drop shipping for cassette tapes. I totally would put my albums on a cassette tape. I can remember my dad had an old copy of the first Bon Jovi record on cassette, and I loved that thing. I used to listen to that thing all the time. I thought it was so cool, and he had like an old AC/DC, For Those About to Rock, I think was the album. He had that on cassette. He had I think there was a couple of Van Halen albums he had on cassette too. And let's see, Zach says, I'm busy from 5 a.m. until I go to bed about 8, so I get up at 2:45 and give up a little sleep to work on my physical health. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. If you're at a point that you need to do that, then that's what you got to do. I see I have a viewer on YouTube. Before you jump away and go away, say hi in the comments at least, and I want to get some engagement over on YouTube. So hello, and comment, say hi. Let me see your name so I can shout you out in the comments. We're talking about the new album. If you're just tuning in, the new album is coming out next week, a week from today. I'm all mixed up because I'm off yesterday and I was off today because no overtime, and we're doing a holiday week for my work, and it's fun because I only work 3 days next week and then get a 4-day weekend, but it's gonna suck. So I know the Christian metal's worst vocalist is in my comments section right now. No, we all love him so much. We love Zachariah. He's good. Him and I need to do a live stream here later on so we can talk about some stuff. Chris Voigt says, "What's up, Tucker? Been a while." I don't have this pulled all the way in. Hold on a minute. I cannot see this chat. Maybe it's because I don't have it stressed out. Oh, okay, never mind. It cut the B off. Been a while, brother. Happy to see you're still making music. Excited Youth Camp represent. Yep. Yeah, that's literally where I started too, Scioto Youth Camp, and I hope that that place is still doing good because I do miss it, and I miss a lot of the people that I a lot of the times grew up there. So syrup cult, you know what? I could tolerate it, Zachariah, when you did the syrup of mac and cheese and all that stuff, but that thing you posted the other day, I don't know what it was. But I drew the line there on that one. That one was bad. I was like, no. You've ruined it now. It was bad. Gonna have to throw on a song after this. Haven't heard your latest yet. Well, if you want to hear it right now, I'll play it right now. I have my latest pulled up. We can listen to it right now. You just say the word and we'll listen to it. I'll pop it up over on here and we'll take a listen. I've actually got all 3 singles queued up. We can take a listen to them. Everybody can check them out. If everybody wants to hear it, you just comment and say the word. Yeah, a lot of the stuff on this new one, if you're into my heavy stuff, if you're into my heavy side, you're gonna enjoy this new album. And if you want to steal on the album, it's just laying in wait right now. You can buy it for literally to make the CD and ship it to you. Do it. All right, I'll do it. You don't challenge me. I'll freaking do it, man. Yeah, let me come back over here so you guys can hear me. This latest song is called Fears and Failures. So just to give you a little backstory, I wrote this song basically as a way of me showcasing how choices that I didn't take and with opportunities I had in the industry, how they felt like fears and failures at the same time, basically, and also even struggles and temptations that I've had with the basically, in the area where I was at, where I was out playing a little bit during the C Word event that we're not going to mention. I had a lot of struggles with where my head was at on what I wanted to do with this group and with this band. And so this kind of showcases my frustration with it, showcases my struggles, and it's a lot of the songs on the new album are extremely personal. Even more so than the last album, Madness in Me. Madness in Me was kind of a concept album that kind of told a story from beginning to end. This album here is more personal. A lot of the songs are extremely personal, and I'm basically putting myself out there with how I've was feeling, and I just write it out through songs, basically. So let's take a listen to this, and we'll be back here in a second. All right.
Deception lingers on unbreakable. I feel the hate that is burning inside. I can't lose this feeling of the talking road. The weight of the world has got me falling apart. I tried to run, but I'm falling too fast. Change the point, my heart breaks tonight. There's no escape, don't know how
All right, we're back. We got some talkage here. Let's see here. Zachariah says, sounds like music and stuff. Of course, it's music. Duh. Not like that hot garbage that you guys do. Just kidding. I actually, honestly, out of the independent albums of the year, it's Blue Fire Horizons album was my favorite album starting the year out. So, let's see here. Fire Track. Talk about a chunky riff. Yeah, I tried to make it very chunky. But so yeah, that right there is Fears or Failures. That is the last and latest single from the new album. And then there's 2 other singles. I mean, if you really want me to play them, I'll play them. I don't care. You know, I'll let y'all listen to them. But I think I'm going to do a full album live stream from beginning to end sometime next week. It probably won't be on Black Friday. It might be. I don't know yet. Depending on if I have family stuff going on, because we're trying to. It's this year we're kind of trying to do more of Thanksgiving with my family and Christmas with my wife's family. So it's kind of a toss up. We might do some of her family on days that's not on Thanksgiving this year. So if somebody's doing something on Black Friday, we may be going and doing that. So, but if we end up being home, I'm going to for sure it'll be Saturday or Sunday next weekend. I just don't know when, but we're going to do a full beginning to end listen through of the album, and you guys can ask your questions or talk about, ask meanings of the songs. What are my feelings on what I was going through with certain songs. You can ask about writing and recording process, what gear I used, a lot of stuff like that. I love talking about that stuff. I could talk about that stuff for hours. So I think that would be kind of fun to do. I just got to kind of build up my stream setup for that, because right now it's just kind of set up for talking with everybody. And I think it would be fun to sit down and do that. And I think everybody would enjoy being able to sit and do that. And I also want to be able to kind of set it up as set up like a show date thing so people can be notified about it and maybe kind of pre-plan on showing up to that so we can all talk about it. And it'll probably be, I might even leave the sale for the new album up through that. And then it'll be gone not very long after that, because I'm only leaving that up right now for Black Friday. As a Black Friday sale, Cyber Monday sale. Let's see, looks like we have another viewer on YouTube right now. So if you are watching on YouTube, please comment down below and say hi so I can see who you are and give you a shout out in the comments. We've already got Chris Voigt down there. I think I pronounced your name right. I think I remember that right. It's been so long now since I've seen you, dude. Looks like people are tuning out from Facebook and tuning in on YouTube, but hey, the more the merrier. Come on, come one, come all. We can keep talking. If people keep popping up here and there, we just keep going. So I'll actually run back through everything again in case people were wondering what is up and what I'm talking about per se. Let me get it pulled back over to here. But right now I have, if you go to bandcamp.com/United Servants, I believe is what it is. Let me double check on that and make sure. But I believe it's bandcamp.com. Oh, no, it's unitedservants.bandcamp.com. unitedservants.bandcamp.com. You go to that link, and it should jump straight to my profile on Bandcamp, okay? This is the best place to support me. Spot on, my guy. It's definitely been a while. Absolutely, yes. Since high school. And that feels like yesterday, but then I think about it, and I'm like, man, I'm old. That was over 10 years ago now. But yeah, if you go to unitedservants.bandcamp.com, and I will show you what it will look like if you go on a computer. If you go on a phone, it should look still very similar to this. You need me to write Zachariah says he wants me to write. I need you to write me. So you gonna sing it? Zachariah says I need you to write me a full album of Southern rock ballads. If you're gonna sing them, I'll do it. I do a lot of that all the time anyway. And I know you commented because Zachariah, actually, in case people were wondering, Zachariah is one of the ones that I sent very early on to hear the whole album in its entirety. And this was, I believe, before I did Final Masters and stuff too. So he got to hear it when it was pretty much mostly done. It was just right before the Final Master phase. So, and he really liked and thought that I should do more of the like Southern rock ballad stuff, because there is one on there. And for some people who are real hardcore fans, that like Chris Voigt, who've known me since way back 10 years ago, there is a song on there called Falling into Black that you'll see in the track listing that looks very, very familiar. That is a song I wrote over 10 years ago, and I finally got to a point I was like, let's do this song and do it right. He's like, no, I like your Southern rock ballads. You sing them. I want a full album of them. Well, I mean, I could do that. I probably, almost honestly, if I look back through everything, at least with the like the heavier ones where I'm singing more of a Southern rock thing, if I compiled everything together, I probably got a compilation greatest hits of Southern rock ballads out of my stuff already. You know, honestly, it's probably right around there. I would say that I probably got that many. Yeah, so actually, let me see here if I can pull something up here, send to someone. I got to send something to somebody else here real quick, so give me just a second here. Talk amongst yourselves and say hi with people. Right now, my internet is tanking because I'm live streaming on top of scrolling around on the internet, which is really funny. Let's just see if I can copy this like this. And there's a couple of other people I'd love to have jump in here and say hi, because I haven't seen them in a while. Send it over here, and we'll try to get some stuff going here. If you are just tuning in, is anybody on here tuning in that hasn't tuned or has not commented yet and said hi, please jump on and say hi, so I know what's up, and I know where you're coming from. I'm getting a little bit of engagement on here. I like using this. I'm not like a lot of people use OBS. I'm not using OBS. I'm using something called Prism Live, because it allows me to multi-stream to YouTube and to Facebook at the same time, which I really like, because I'm starting to get a pretty good following over on YouTube, which I'm seeing people, the viewership is going up and down right now. If you're on YouTube right now and you're checking me out on here, please comment below and say hi. I'd love to shout you out on here, but I got to see you in the comments here, so you can get some nice support from me, because I love supporting my fans. but no, with what Zachariah's talking about, yeah, I've actually thought about doing that and doing a whole album worth of like Southern rock type of stuff, and I kind of experimented with that with the last EP that I put out, Worthy, and a lot of people liked it. It's just that, you know, ultimately my passion is hard rock and metal, so I don't want to make that. I'm scared of doing a full album of that and making people think that that's permanently what I'm going to do. So, you know, it's kind of a toss-up of if I'm going to do it as a full album or not. I thought about that might be my next thing I do. I don't know yet, you know. I thought about doing maybe a couple singles and trying to do something. I like branching out and doing different styles, but not making it a permanent thing, you know, because I heard I'm not on YouTube, but I'm definitely checking you out. Thank you so much. But you know, I after hearing, I don't know, a lot of people will say he's so overrated and stuff, but I don't disagree with it. But on the same token, I look at how many people look and watch his stuff. It's because of the fact that he writes stuff that it's catching people's attention. I'm not saying it's not overrated, but Falling in Reverse, Ronnie Radke, you know, I really enjoy the writing aspect of what he's put out of the last 3 original singles. And some people will say, like I said, they'll say it's overrated. They'll say it's they don't like the profanity. I don't care for the profanity either. I care about the songwriting aspect of it, which I feel he's really good at, and he's figured out an interesting blend of that sound that I would like to do that. I would like to figure that out, you know. and see about everybody say a prayer for my brother Dave Cruz. He sent me a message on here and said that he's too sick right now to hop on and say hi. So I'd like to ask everybody right now to say a prayer for him. I'm going to actually comment back on here real quick and say, sorry. We all are praying for you. I shouted you out on here. So Dave is not feeling good right now, and we're trying to work on some new STB stuff too, Silence the Burden. So be on the lookout for that. It's just we were supposed to do it this week. He got sick though, so sadly we were working on that. Let's see here. Radke certainly has a wide vocal talent range. Yeah, he really does, and that's one of the things I like is that I don't like anything really, honestly, before Popular Monster. Popular Monster's kind of okay, but it's the 3 songs he did after that. Zombified, Voices in My Head, and Watch the World Burn. A lot of the subject matter, some of it I don't care for. It's okay. I'm looking at the blend of the styles and the different vocal ranges that he uses and the different sounds of voices that he uses is something I would really love to try to incorporate into my music and even into other projects too. So I'm trying to experiment with that a little bit. It's just that a lot of that has electronic elements. That's if you're not fully an electronic artist that can do that stuff, it's kind of hard to do, I guess you could say. So that's another thing I'm kind of looking at right now. But yeah, the Southern rock thing, I really want to do that. I'm just debating on whether or not I'm going to do it as United Servants or not, because I'm afraid of it, if I do a full thing of that, if it being too much of a deviation from what I've been doing. I mean, United Servants, Madness in Me and Hell to Pay, you're going to see a trend of how I've been kind of bringing the band along when it comes to that stuff. So I want to try to keep it within that in a way. The Drug and Me Reimagined was a unique take on his own stuff, which is kind of interesting. Never really known an artist that, for lack of a better term, covers their own stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's something else that I've thought about doing as well. People might not realize that the very first album, Puppet Master, that I did, there's actually another version of it called Jekyll and Hyde that's on SoundCloud. You can actually go and listen to it for free because I never took it down. I was just like, just leave it up. But those are original demo versions of the albums that inevitably ended up on there. And in my honest opinion, the ones that are on the demo version are way better than the ones that I did for the actual full-length release. I did that for that release because it fit within what I was trying to do live. And I at the time I could not do what I did for those demos live. Now that I did that demo 10 years ago almost. Now I probably could do that demo now because I did that before I went to college. So I actually probably had that demo out when we were going to camp. Chris, I'm pretty sure that might have been out when we were in camp. I probably had that on SoundCloud then, because you say Jekyll and Hyde is your favorite song of mine, and you know, a lot of people it is their favorite. You know, that's another thing I was going back and looking at is like, what songs did people really truly enjoy out of the stuff that I put out, and it's kind of interesting to go back and look at that and kind of just look at what your where you're at on your like views and stuff, especially on YouTube. And if I go back and I look at let's see here, let's go back and look. If I go back and so Fears of Failures on YouTube right now is sitting at about almost 200 views. The Darkness and Narrow Road is about, Darkness is at a little over 100. Narrow Road's almost at 250, you know. But there's certain songs that really hit it off big. You know, Madness in Me is by far the most successful song I did. And that was a Alice in Chains-esque Southern rock romp song kind of thing. You know, I really kind of went for an Alice in Chains Borderline vibe with that song intentionally because I really like the sound that they had on Dirt. So I kind of went for that sound a little bit with the vocals, with the sound of the music, the speed of the music, you know, and it really hit it off because I got over 1,000 views. It's one of the most listened to songs on my YouTube channel, at least on YouTube. Other songs, if you go to like my Spotify and stuff like that, they go up pretty big. But like, I mean, the original Jekyll and Hyde music video had a lot of views, but unfortunately, it got copyright claimed because some dude used a a fair use sound and copyrighted it with his content ID, and I had to rip it out of my song. So the original video had that in there, and I had to take it out. So then the views on this went down when I took that out of there. But the only other song that I've done that did really well was The Other Side, at least in terms of YouTube's standards. So Chris says, bruh. I don't know what for, but he said, bruh. 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 Am I rambling too much? Do you not like my rambling? Oh. But yeah, so, I mean, I like to look and see what a lot of people like to hear from me. The video getting taken down. LOL. Yeah. No, yeah, that sucked because I put that out a long time ago. And what happened was when I finally got the original music video actually has the demo version of that song on there. And what I did was I took it off. I stripped off the original audio and put the one that's on the studio album on there. Well, when I did that, what ended up happening was that it ended up when I re-uploaded it, and it has that weird sound in the beginning of the thing where we're all walking into the studio and all that stuff. Somebody had put that on one of their songs and put their content ID on it, even though it was a free to use thing from iMovie. So that kind of sucked. But I was just like, whatever. But yeah, I think that where I've been at with United Servants has been really good, and I don't know if I continue to do different stuff, if I'm going to have to make something different before long, or if I'm going to be able to do, different styles and make it sound good. That's all I'm wondering about right now is I want to branch out and do different stuff. I'm scared of doing it, though, and people not liking it and not sticking around to see what other stuff that I do. Part of me thinks that'll be fine. The other part of me thinks, should I just make a separate project for that? And I guess we'll just have to wait and see, I'm not for sure on what I should do with that, so... Yeah, so I think I'm gonna probably it's been about has it been an hour already? Man, let's take a look here. How long does YouTube say I've been live for? I know it's been a while. I have been live for, it just says one watching on YouTube where I'm at right now. Where is it? Okay, it'll tell me here. How long have I been live? I've been live for over an hour now, and I still got one person on here watching me, and I'm not sure who it is that is watching me on Facebook. I know Chris is still watching me over on YouTube, and I thank you so much for watching me. And just that one viewer on YouTube will help boost that a little bit, and people will actually probably come back and watch this live stream after I post it. So I didn't want to say thank you to everybody who has watched. Let's go back a little bit here, and I'm going to just show everybody again. If you go to United Servants, all one word, unitedservants.bandcamp.com right now, after the live stream's over. Not right now, but after the live stream's over, go to unitedservants.bandcamp.com. It will look like this right here. Let's see here. It's going to look like this here. Okay? And this is me. This is me. I'm going to speak like caveman. Okay, this is my Bandcamp page right here, okay? And this is usually what comes up when you get to the beginning of the site. Yes. Okay. So when you pull the site up on mobile or on your computer, it'll look like this. The new album, Hell to Pay. This is the whole live stream was ultimately about this, but I love talking about other stuff when I get on here with everybody, so I appreciate it. The new album, Hell to Pay, is up for pre-order right now on Bandcamp. You can go right now, you click on Hell to Pay, and you can scroll down. You can, if you want it just digitally, you're gonna pay full price, because ultimately the biggest deal that I wanted that made the most sense is if you buy the compact disc, which comes with the digital album as well. You can purchase the compact disc right now for the cost of making the CD plus shipping. It's literally $7.02 if you're in the US. It's literally the cost of a McDonald's meal. If you wish to give more, I would totally appreciate it if you can, because it helps me out a bunch. It helps me to be able to fund the other stuff that I'm trying to do to be able to make awesome content for everybody. So this is the best way to support me, especially after the Spotify news that came out with them not paying royalties unless your song hits 1,000 streams. So that's a big deal for me, because I was promoting my Spotify heavily, and I probably still will when I get back into paid promotion, but I'm going to be including everything else in here as well for people to do if they want to. But you can go right now and you can pre-order this, and stay tuned, because if you want a vinyl album, that's going to be up on here hopefully within the next few days, because I'm waiting on my review copy so I can check and make sure everything looks good and sounds good on it before I say it's good for people to start buying. But if you're looking for a vinyl record right now, you can go down to Madness in Me on my Bandcamp page, which is right here, and I have the option for you to get the compact disc or the vinyl edition, which is right here and looks like this. And this is my copy of it. It is awesome. It sounds great. I mean, it's a lathe cut. It's not going to be a 180 gram vinyl pressed. It's not like that at all, but it still sounds like a vinyl record. It sounds awesome to listen to. It's just got a weird nostalgic feel to put that on a turntable and listen to it. And I love it. So if you guys are interested in getting one of those, you can get one of those if you want. But ultimately, right now, if you go to the merch tab, you'll be able to see that all of the compact disc copies of all 4 of my albums are on sale for $1.30. Or you can get the Big 4 box set, which I have discounted to $30. If you bought all 4 albums all at once, you're going to pay way more than $30 plus shipping. So if you want to get a steal on all 4 albums shipped directly to you, you can go just click on the Big 4 box set, pay that, make sure your address and stuff's all in there so I can get it ordered for you, and we'll be good to go on that. So stay tuned, because next week I am planning on doing a live stream at some point where we're going to listen to the whole album. And I'm hoping to have sometime this weekend, I'm going to work on the final lyric video for the album, which of course is going to be the title track, Hell to Pay. And that'll be up on there too, so we can check that out while we're doing the full run through of the album and talking about it. And you guys can ask me questions about, meanings of songs, what I was going through when I wrote this song, and we'll just have an awesome discussion about everything. So I'm going to get off here because my wife is probably almost home, or she is home and I don't know it yet. And I don't want to get my hide tanned. I don't want her to tan my hide. Is that how you say it? I don't remember. So I'm going to get off here so I can get ready to make her dinner and make her happy. And I want you all to have a wonderful weekend. And please help me out if you could. I put the Bandcamp link, I believe, in both chats. Please go and share that link with everybody that you think would need to hear this music. And if you wish to get them a gift, this would be the best kind of gift to get them. So please just go and do that. And I love you all, and I will see you all soon. And have a great evening.
When they know, when they're so cold, I will